Alright guys, we got another video, and this video is very directed to people that want to chop in the MPC, and it can be done. Right now I have a loop that is a pad loop that I bounce down, and when you hear it you'd be like, if you throw this in a track you'd be like, it's gonna do this every time, so just listen to it. You see that at the end when it comes back in, it has that fade up type of feeling, and me, I just want to get rid of that for once and for all. So I got a couple ways I figured it out how to do it, and the first thing you would like to do is hit the scissor button, and then if you would like to, you could chop it the first quarter bar, and after you chop the first quarter bar, you could actually just hit this pencil tool, I mean this pointer tool, and well, I got a couple two ways. This way you can just take this off by hitting selecting it and then hitting delete, and then you can move this. Whoa, 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 whoa. And let's go back. Let's go back. So what I would do is I would cut it twice. Sorry about that. I would cut it twice, and then use this little piece, the beginning of this little piece right here. So just go back and delete, and you can actually bring this back like that, and you can control D or hit alt, hold alt, and then you can scroll it. I mean, you can move it over. So I got these little three chops just to play it out. So you got a way of getting that endpoint to, to loop just like that piece. But I got one more trick up my sleeve. So I'm gonna use this little third piece, and if I hit control, it turns into arrows. Try to see if it won't turn into arrows unless you have the pointer selected. So hit pointers, and what this control is doing, it's gonna actually warp the front of it, just like in Ableton. It's gonna warp. Just gonna warp the front of it, and you're just gonna lean it. You see it warp. So let's try it. So you can actually match this tempo, select it, and let's try to. I don't think that's gonna work. But you see the possibilities that you can do. You can say F that, and you can like use your control and stretch this halfway. You can stretch it all the way to the end, and let's listen to this. I don't know why I keep cutting off. That's one thing I need to figure out. So let's figure this out together. I hit Control Z, and boom. Let's click. Let's do this on this side. Let's select that. Then let's warp it. I think I know why it keeps stopping, because the stuff behind it. Yeah, basically that's your loop, and then what you want to do with that, you want to I think you want to hit alt shift and S, and that will export the sequence. So if I go back to my sequence, it just went down here, double click, and that's not it, that's the one for the tutorial, and oh, it's up here, bounce sequence 23. So if I listen to this, that is actually the warp version of what I just did in the audio track. So you can actually use that, and if you re-chop it, it'll make it whatever this grid is. I mean, excuse me, whatever this BPM is up here, and that's what I'm trying to get to you at. And I got another video coming about the clips and how you can make your own tracks. You know, after you finish making your own track, bounce the sequence, and then throw it into clips. But you have to. So I have to make another video on that. So we're gonna make another video about the clips later. But I just wanted to let you know that you can actually chop and get that. You can actually get that fade in and out effect out your, out your mix, stuff like that. So like and subscribe, and I got another video for you guys. I'm trying to make them every time I get a little time to have time to be on the MPC or the or the MPC live touch or whatever I got in my hand, my my hold. So hit me up.